What is it that you are wearing? Consider an average person. An average person has a t-shirt, trousers, footwear, and of course, some undergarments. In Ireland, we spend on average €127 on clothing per month. This number is increasing due to the new trends and the popularity of social media. However, each purchase made by consumers can have a negative consequence or impact on the environment. In manufacturing factories, raw materials such as cotton, wool, and synthetic fibers are being processed in order to make the clothes that we wear every day. This process involves a large amount of clean water to clean and dye these raw materials, the same clean water that is consumed by the people who work in these factories. The clean water that is used during the entire process have now been polluted with harmful chemicals. The water is no longer drinkable, which also affects marine animals who live in the rivers and oceans surrounding these factories. Once these garments have been made, they are delivered into developing countries such as India, China, Pakistan, and many others where factories manufacture clothes. Think of a jumper. The cost of a jumper varies from brand to brand. However, many of these clothes are made in factories which pay them little or nothing. Workers who work in these factories work in unsafe working conditions. Many of the workers are underaged and forced into labor in these developing countries. Factory workers in these developing countries, such as India, earn about €85 a month, whilst they require €176 to meet their needs. Once the clothes have been made, they are then sent to high-income countries where they are sold and travel through road, rail, and sea. This process releases a high number of CO2 emissions into the atmosphere. When the clothes arrive in the store, they are then purchased by consumers, many of which purchase quite frequently and add to the increasing amount of clothes that they already own. Many of these clothes are made from synthetic fibers or a mixture of natural fibers. When washed, microfibers are washed into the oceans and are ingested by marine animals, which affects our food source. Due to the high demand of clothing, the process of fast fashion is inevitable. The lifespan of clothing are reduced, which only lasts to around 3 years. What happens to unwanted clothes? They are destroyed or thrown away, where they remain in landfills and pollute the environment. So, what can you do to help this cause? Donate your unwanted clothes or reuse them as rags, or purchase some clothing in charity shops. Before you purchase, think about the impacts of fast fashion, the increased waste pollution, low salary wage for factory workers, water pollution, and the increase of CO2 emissions that constitute global warming. Question yourself, do I really need to buy this t-shirt?